I was walking up the hill, minding my business, trying to strengthen my rectus femoris and whatnot, when I started to think something felt off. That was when I spotted her, the op, my arch nemesis. She took me by surprise. I didn't know if I was prepared for battle today, but I knew I had to do something. We locked eyes. Then it was all a blur. We fought for hours. It felt like we were going around in circles. At that point, I was trying anything I could. I couldn't lose this fight. She was ruthless, but at least I had the support of the locals. They cheered me on from the sidelines. After hours of fighting, we ended up getting pretty exhausted. Had to take a break, to rest our muscles. But this battle was far from over. Like we had never stopped, we were back at it again. This time, it was like time was slowing down. I got one good blow to her nose. That's when I knew I was winning. She came right back at me. I showed her some of my best matrix moves, but she hadn't seen nothing yet. I was about to pull out my final move, a Battement to the face. That's when I realized my Battement wasn't high enough. I needed to think of something quick to win the fight. I know. I will strengthen my quads and stretch my hamstrings. The muscles we are going to focus on include the rectus femoris, the iliopsoas, the sartorius, and the hamstring triplet, which include the semitendinosus, the semimembranosus, and the biceps femoris. The rectus femoris is the big muscle running along the front of your quad. Lunges are just one example of how you can strengthen your rectus femoris. Your iliopsoas is the major hip flexor responsible for hip flexion, while the sartorius muscle crosses both the hip and knee joints. Having a strong iliopsoas reduces gripping in the quad and prevents overuse of the IT band. A great way we can strengthen our sartorius muscle is with glute bridges. Another great strengthening exercise includes good old squats. Or if you're feeling really crazy, add a kick. And lastly, it is super important to stretch our hamstring muscles. We want to make sure they're as flexible as possible when our quads lift them up in the air. It is also important to remember that the hamstring muscles pull down while the quad muscles pull up, creating what we know as a force couple. Great job. Now that your Battement is higher, let's take out that bad guy. Oh yeah.